Hey, I was kind of nervous when I was dialing your number, so I had to look up a WikiHow article on how to leave a voicemail without ringing someone's phone. It wasn't a lot of help, but eventually one of the articles pointed me in the right direction. I don't even think you have my number saved, so that saves me a lot of time, I guess. I was really worried. I was worried that when I was going to say all this, I'd have all sorts of regrets, decisions I wanted to take back, things I wanted to say to you, curses, screaming, questions, just so much noise. But now that I'm sending this to you, I don't know. I feel kind of at peace. We weren't the best. We were nowhere close. The happiest days of my life were not with you, and I don't feel like your most joyful days were with me either. We were unstable, disconnected, and together because we truly had no one else. I always saw it as like two trapped birds in a cage together. One tries to fly away, but they're chained to each other by the feet, so intentionally or not, they get pulled down and keep each other trapped. No matter how much the two birds try to groom and take care of each other in order to make up for it, they'll never be free as long as they're together. That was a pretty mouthy metaphor, wasn't it? I hope it made sense, though. As our circles expanded, as we saw the world past each other's eyes, it became increasingly more turbulent. We'd argue, scream, fight, but we'd always end up at the same spot because we were too afraid to leave the other. We were used to the comfort we provided one another, and so it was hard to leave it all. And then we did. The birds flew in separate directions and never thought of the other again. At least that would have been the best outcome. Humans aren't like birds, though. We form bonds and memories that last for a lifetime, so we end up hurt instead. Free, but hurt. In separating our chains, we tore each other apart. I'm not upset at you anymore. I feel like coming back to this point in our lives in the future, it'll serve as a pretty interesting story to tell. Bad decisions, anger and hatred, and the most intense, passionate love that I have ever felt. That's all it'll be, though. Felt, past tense. We're heading in separate directions now. I might wonder how you're doing, or you might think about something that we did in the past, but will likely never come across each other again. And it took a really long time to realize that that's okay. People come and go. Sometimes they're incredibly significant, a part of you forever, no matter how much you want to let them go. But then they'll go, and you live with a part of them in your heart forever, and that's all you really need sometimes. Before we were lovers, we were strangers, so that's what we'll go back to. Strangers. Just two people who might have known each other in the past but aren't consequential enough in each other's current lives in order to speak about anything, really. We'll carry this pain with us everywhere, but, well, like you always said, live and let go, right? And maybe you'll find me again in the future, and we could have a chat on the sidewalk, talk about the kinds of lives we led, the people we've met, the things we've done, and then we'll go our separate ways. I wouldn't mind that. Anyway, thank you for listening, if you even are. Good luck in your future endeavors, and wherever you're going. Goodbye.